What you broke?
It's okay. Problem resolved.
What was broken previously?
Was it one of your builds, I'm sure. Nothing to do with me, don't worry.
My primary build has been that copper, and so far that is more than enough.
Speaking of copper, where's all my copper? Why is this belt empty?
As I'm looking, the copper belt isn't empty.
Are you looking at the right belt?
The big one in the middle.
No, not that one. Have a look in this belt over here. Near the trees. This one right here near the trees. Why is my copper...
That you're just creating?
No, that's been there for ages.
I was zoomed out, I just saw you do it.
Well, that's neither here or there, really, is it? It's empty. Why is it empty?
Because it's not a copper belt. Simple.
You just like picking faults into all of my plans and stuff, don't you?
That seemed easy to do.
Don't worry. Your time will come.
Oh, I will make mistakes. There's no doubt in this. I expect to make lots. But that's the point. I'm the one who's supposed to be the hindrance.
Supposed to be? Is this planned or something?
No, but it was the first words I told you when you said, did I want to do it? I'm most likely going to be more hindrance than help. So it's one of them things where you sort of, knew about it in advance. Iron's actually backing up.
Yeah, we haven't been making inserters.
Ah, right.
Now we are.
I was just thinking, am I going to need to use Express Belt? I shouldn't have to for that few things.
Why are you still going with that plan?
That more because I'm thinking that can just keep the bullets being made.
Yeah. What about copper?
There's a huge belt of it which I can run up for quite easily. Bullets are going to be very useful for taking out the boxes when we run into them.
Wouldn't it be so much simpler to run the steel belt a little bit further down and then just join in the copper belt onto the steel belt?
The what?
Go back to sleep, man.
I was alert and ready when we were supposed to be recording. It is not my fault. It is now. It is now almost a new day. This isn't even the day we were supposed to be recording, almost.
Wow. Only 5 minutes to go.
Yeah. See? My stupidity has a reason.
What?
And also, as anyone who watches my streams or recordings, I normally stop at 10 o'clock anyway. It's past my bedtime.
So hardcore, man.
Yeah.
So hardcore. I'm just noticing that loads of our factories aren't even connected. They're not even... They've not got their output or input inserters.
Are all the science ones fully working?
Yeah.
Well, that's a bit of a disappointment then. Because the belts aren't full. I would like to have figured out that half of these was actually...
I've expanded it.
Yeah, but what you sort of built there, I was thinking copy and paste it 90 degrees sort of in line with the red science, and then you'd be able to, or just above the red science, and you'd be able to expand red and green out like twice the size that it is. You were supposed to be making oil products.
No. You were supposed to be setting up the underground pipes. What happened to that?
I was going from a previous conversation on Skype.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, previous conversations, overall current conversations.
I'm still working on what I was working on. Although I must admit the copper now is... where I thought I was just going to quickly, chunk it off. Won't quite work. Well, it will, but a little bit more convolutedly. But this is Factorio. Everything ends up being convoluted, doesn't it?
Yeah. Doesn't matter how hard you try.
And all this just so I don't have to run copper up into that box. There was a valid reason for what I started doing. And then I started doing other things because I thought they was needed. And then doing other things because if I'm doing that, I might as well do this. And you end up doing nothing like what you should be doing or anything. I think that's a recipe for disaster. Oh dear God.
Belts. Where's my belt delivery?
Belt delivery?
Who unpowered everything?
Me. It's going back. Don't worry.
Where are you?
Putting copper through a way which really shouldn't fit.
Yeah, but where are you? I can't even see you.
I'm hidden.
How?
In plain sight. Actually, I am. I was just stood next to a blue assembly machine.
Teach me. Oh, there you are. Fucking hell.
Yeah, I was stood next to a blue assembly machine.
Jesus.
That makes you invisible. Just like how the Americans have been hiding in trees because they're red.
That's what we should do.
Not make everything with express belt and just claim that it's not us, it's for just a belt.
Take some blue assembly machines with us when we attack and just stand next to it. They won't know what the fuck's going on. Because we'll be hidden.
More just because they'll be confused as hell for why we're building a base in their base.
Do you have stuff for steel furnaces?
I have steel furnaces.
You have steel furnaces? I need 12.
I've got 8.
Oh, I need 4 more. I've got some bricks. I've got some steel. Oh, just enough for 4. Perfect. How perfect was that?
Where are you putting the furnaces? Oh, you're expanding up north.
Yep.
Yep.
Wait. That'll work.
God, this is stupid. Thing is, I know it's stupid, but because of that now I'm sort of really wanting to continue it, just see how bad it ends up. This is not the type of thing you do in a competitive game, it's something you do in a, I'm just playing by myself game. But the first step is recognising flaws.
What the fuck am I doing? Oh, okay, yeah, I see it now.
You're recording a video.
But that's what you say.
Are you not recording? Have you forgotten to press the record button?
Yeah, I have actually. You'll have to lend me all of your footage.
Yeah, that way you can make sure that your IP address isn't in it.
Oh, who forgot to reactivate the... What the fuck?
The what?
The belt inserter for the belt to insert.
I haven't touched it.
You have. You were here earlier messing around with it so you could flip around your copper. Do copper flips, back
I didn't
flips.
touch any of the inserters. If you look, I've quite happily boxed them in.
You unpowered it. And it was unpowered when I came.
That is quite possible.
Yes.
It should shout louder.
You unpowered it. It was unpowered when I came here. That's all I'm saying.
It should have known better. Inserters prefer the bottom of the belt, don't they? When picking up.
They prefer the near side. We call it the near side.
Bottom.
The near side.
See, I would think that's the offside if you go in like by cars, because of the way that it's driving, it'd be the passenger side. Alright, now it's preferring the top.
But we're not going by cars. We're going by Factorio. And Factorio prefers the near side.
Can normal furnaces be upgraded to steel ones, or do you have to start completely from scratch?
What are you doing?
Steel's being built over there.
Where's all my steel production gone?
We only had one actually working before.
What happened to my steel production?
It's on the other side.
Why?
So it can also go straight into bullets, but it's been stored in a chest there anyway. Which means we don't have to run the coal on this line and we can have it a proper pure thing.
Oh, God.
Don't have to use that hack anymore.
I'm going to throw you over onto the enemy team in a minute. This is so...
I might win.
I don't care. At least I went through with my dignity intact. What's left of it?
Dignity?
Yeah, dignity.
Are you sure?
No. What are you doing now?
More production. Even with the extra ones you've put in, we're not filling the belt up.
They're not doing anything yet.
That could explain it.
They could explain it. Well, no, it does explain it. There's no could. There's no could. It does. No, don't argue.
It is still quite possible
argue.
that it won't work.
Don't argue with me.
Why? It's fun.
Don't argue.
I might have to put on a team with Exterminator just because he's the one who enjoys trolling.
Why is it all broken? I don't understand.
Why is what broken?
My build. What happened to it? It was working perfectly until someone put an extra furnace here.
Sounds like a problem.
Somebody put coal on the iron belt. I wonder who that was.
The coal fairy.
I have a gift for you.
What?
That's from me to you.
Alright, I was expecting to be shot. I have a gift for you. Bang, 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 bang.
That would have been a better idea.
Belts. I'm really surprised we haven't attacked. I was expecting to sort of like have to jump into battle stations to defend.
Who, them? Nah. They haven't got anything.
You say that. I trust in them. They'll have something.
What do you trust in them?
I expect them. You always expect your enemy to do well. That's just normal, isn't it?
No.
Yes, you expect them to do well, so you know you have to do better. If anything, you expect them to be more competent than you. And you have to plan to be... Blame-o. Blame the hugs.
Oh, shit. Oh, here we go. What is this inserter doing here? That's not very good.
What inserter?
The one I'm pointing at that you can't see.
That would explain why I can't see it.
Would it?
Possibly.
Would it though? Would it though?
Only possibly. There are other possibilities, so I can't say for certain. It could be that there's a small Australian mongoose in the way instead. You'd be surprised how likely they get in the way.
What are you doing to my iron ore? What is going on here? I'm so confused.
I borrowed some.
You're confusing me. You're making all my builds break.
I'm stress testing them. Or, more precisely, I'm stress testing you, I think.
Yeah. I can only agree so much.
More mines.
Where did it all go wrong?
You invited me to a multiplayer series.
And what did I do to deserve that?
That being that you picked it, I'm not too sure, mate. Why is inserters not being built?
Because
there's no iron coming down.
Well done.
So we do need to ramp up the iron a lot.
Iron ore is incoming.
I need iron to build mines to make iron. It's amazing how many times you sort of get into... It's not a catch-22, like most people would say, but what most people think is a catch-22. Needing iron to get more iron. Well, I remember my mate once saying something about catch-22, and then he just shouted out that basically it's not catch-22. Catch-22 is a book.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, everyone gets that it comes from a book, mate, but... Right, do you need a gap for the power?
Yep.
Yep.
That would be helpful.
See? Thinking.
It's a bit late for that.
No, it's not. I'm hoping they've still got the one bite of production, otherwise we're a bit screwed. We are producing more than one, but I'm not sure whether things are working at full speed. I mean, red's nicely backed up, I like that. Green's not, but we know why it's not, because inserters aren't being built.
Mm-hmm.
Would we be... I don't know, just more production. This is now a merge point problem. Actually slowing down production, so we can go there. What was like an even balanced load before isn't now, so I've changed it into a splitter instead. You know, you were side loading in between the gears.
Yep, yep.
And whoa.
Lo and behold.
That's suddenly a lot more. So I fixed something that you made. And it's working.